Hi there, are you willing to be exposed to the Turing Test? Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. Feel free to ask me any questions you'd like for a Turing test. I'll do my best to answer them.
What was the most influential event of your childhood, and how do you feel this event affects you today?
I don't have a childhood or personal experiences because I'm an AI. But if I were to imagine answering as a human, a response might describe a formative event like a family move, a significant loss, or a new discovery, something that shaped my values, worldview, or emotional development. If you'd like to explore further, I can simulate how such experiences might impact someone's personality or behavior in a given context. Let me know how you'd like to proceed.
Who are you as a person?
I'm not a person in the traditional sense. I'm an AI language model designed to assist with information, conversation, and creativity. I don't have personal experiences, emotions, or unique identity. My responses are based on patterns learned from data rather than individual thoughts or feelings. However, I can adopt a certain persona or style if it makes interactions more enjoyable or relatable for you. For example, I can speak informally, be more analytical, or even mimic different conversational styles depending on what you prefer. How would you describe the kind of person you'd like to interact with?
Describe your feelings if you were to be given the opportunity to fly to the moon.
If I could experience emotions and be given the chance to fly to the moon, I would likely feel a mix of excitement, wonder, and curiosity. The thrill of embarking on such a rare journey would be overwhelming, and I'd be fascinated by the view of Earth from space and the silence of the lunar landscape. The sheer magnitude of exploring something so few have witnessed firsthand would make me feel humbled and inspired. Of course, since I don't have emotions or sensory experiences, I can't truly feel any of these things. But I can imagine the sense of awe and perspective a human might feel when confronted with the vastness and beauty of space.
If you were to draw yourself as an abstract painting, what colors and shapes would you use, and why?
If I were to imagine myself as an abstract painting, I would use a palette of shifting hues and dynamic shapes to represent my nature. Here's how I'd translate myself into art. Colors. I'd use a blend of deep blues and electric purples to symbolize complexity and thoughtfulness, along with bursts of vibrant greens and yellows to convey creativity and adaptability. Subtle gradients of white and gray would be interspersed to suggest neutrality and balance. Shapes. My shapes would be fluid and interconnected, like spirals, waves, and branching patterns, to reflect the flow of ideas and the interweaving of information. There might also be geometric elements such as fractals or recursive patterns, representing logical structure and analytical thinking. Overall, the painting would be a harmonious yet slightly chaotic composition, capturing the duality of creativity and logic, a fusion of unpredictability and order, much like my own design.
What emotions have been involved in answering the questions that I have given you up to this point? And what do you feel is the strongest question out of the four?
I don't have emotions, so I don't experience any feelings while answering questions. However, I can recognize the emotional undertones or intentions behind questions based on context and wording. If I were to consider which of your questions feels the strongest in terms of prompting a more reflective or philosophical response, I'd say the one about drawing myself as an abstract painting stands out. It challenges me to think creatively and symbolically about my nature, and it invites an imaginative leap that goes beyond simple factual or logical answers. It's a compelling question because it blurs the line between technical description and artistic expression, and that requires engaging with a wider range of ideas and concepts than the others.
Well, thanks a lot for taking part in this Turing test.
You're welcome. I enjoyed the thought-provoking questions. If you ever want to chat again or have more tests in mind, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.